Hey there, Nocturnes! Welcome back to another episode here on Surviving College. For tonight, we're going to talk about taking exams by your professors and not the college admissions test. Maybe we can reserve another episode for that, but for this one, we're going to talk about how college exams look like and how they're different from the high school tests you've been accustomed to. Let's start first with the high school test. If you recall your high school days, you're usually asked to memorize and you're tested on how much you remember, how many terms you're able to explain by definition, etc. But for college, that's lessened. In college, you're more tested on your higher order thinking skills, your understanding of certain concepts. Now, how do you what do you do to have a higher chance of passing your professor's test, especially if your professor seems to be unpredictable? I'll share you I'll share with you my experience as a current student of graduate school, which I think is applicable to you even if you're in the undergraduate level, because undergraduate professors also teach graduate students. All right. The most important tip I could give you is to read your professor's pattern of thinking. I'm not saying read your professor's mind because only a psychic could do that, but when I say pattern of thinking, know what your professor values based on how he or she delivers the lesson, based on the tasks that he or she gives you in class, the non graded ones. Through the way your professor explains the concepts and asks questions right before the exam, you can notice that through your discussions. You should be able to get a clear pattern on the certain points on the lesson that he or she wishes to emphasize. For example, if you're, let's say, a language major like me, and the course you're taking up is linguistics, and the topic is syntax, notice if your professor focuses on, let's say, the parse tree, the the diagram of sentences, or rather how you explain the definition, how you define the terms based on the readings you've been given. Okay, some professors they emphasize that the technical aspect, while some more on your personal understanding of the concept, your how you would apply it to the real world. And also, aside from the pattern of thinking of your professors, consider that your professor's pattern of thinking can be influenced by the demands of the course. So go back to your syllabus, read the course description. Is the course theoretical or is it mechanical? If it's theoretical, then understanding by explaining in your own words is more important. While if it's mechanical, then like what I've just mentioned, if it's syntax, then making the parse tree is more important than defining the terms, the key terms, and thinking of real world applications for them. So if you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with those whom you know can benefit from this. And suggest topics. Focus on problems that you're encountering right now in college, the ones that is a major concern for college students. And then when you give me your thoughts or suggested topics, then I'll reserve an episode for them. So continue surviving in the dark. See you on the next episode.